Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this act like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the futures, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them gain their profits while I'm still in my same making profit. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit.
That TTG money gang,
Hey, profit.
we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up, boys and girls? How are you all doing today? The market is in full-blown rally mode. We have officially broken out of that consolidation. We've been talking about this consolidation on here for the last 2 weeks. You broke out of it yesterday. You got follow through on it today. And I got to tell you, you know what it looks like to me? I'll tell you exactly what this looks like to me. This looks like retail FOMO to me. Just a couple weeks ago, the world was ending. A couple weeks ago, we had this major banking crisis. People were asking me, should I take my money out of the bank? Mike, is my money safe inside my Charles Schwab account? Mike, should I take my money out of my TD trading account? Mike, is my money okay inside Wells Fargo? Mike, I've got money in this regional bank. Is it okay? Should I take the money out? And now, the same people that were worried 2 weeks ago that the world was ending are chasing this market higher as we are breaking out of this consolidation range. When I'm not buying put options right now today, I'm not looking short anything today, but another 6 or 7 points to the upside, I'm probably going to be starting to short a bunch of different things. This is why, in my opinion, the retail trader continuously underperforms in the markets, because today it looks to me like retail FOMO is chasing this market higher when retail FOMO panicked out of the markets back in September and October of last year, and they're coming flying back into the market right now as we are making fresh new highs for 2023. We broke out to brand new highs today, and this is when it looks to me like retail is coming flying back into the overall markets. It's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do in order to make money in the stock market on a consistent basis, right? It's always, stock market's been pretty simple. It's been buy low, sell high, right? That's usually the concept that people try to have. But retail continuously does the opposite of that. They sell when markets go down. They wait for markets to recover. And then when markets are rallying, that is the moment that they buy. Well, that's the opposite. That is selling low and buying high. It's very difficult for you to make money on a consistent basis in the market by selling low and buying high, which is why you typically see such massive underperformance from retail investors all over the world. That is the reason why True Trading Group exists, so that we can stop that. So that retail traders can stop acting like retail traders and start acting like market professionals and know when it's time to buy and know when it's time to sell, know when it's time to say, hey, you know what? Looks like things are a little outstretched right now. Looks like we're chasing. I'm not going to fall victim to that FOMO. I'm not going to fall victim to the fear when the market's going down. I'm going to keep a straight head. I'm going to keep my emotions under control, and we're going to make the right decisions, which is buying when everybody else is panicking and selling when everybody else is celebrating. And what you're seeing right now in this market, to me, yes, it's a massive breakout. Yes, there's a lot of momentum. No, I'm not shorting things today. I didn't short a single thing today. Today was just the day to be long. The only stock that we were looking at short was Walmart off that 154 level. It was a huge win for a lot of members of True Trading Group after earnings from Walmart at their 154 level. We'll talk about that later on in this live stream, but it was Walmart. It was short. It was Netflix long. It was FSLR long off of the key level, caught a nice little bounce off that. A lot of different ways for people to make money in the markets today. NVIDIA was probably one of the biggest runners of the day between NVIDIA and Netflix, two of the biggest movers that we had. There's opportunity all over the place, no matter where you look in this market, and members of True Trading Group are taking advantage of it. You're on this live show right now. I'm going to teach you guys and explain to you how to take advantage of it as well. And I've got a very special guest that you all are going to want to, that you need to hear from on this live stream in just a short while. So give me your undivided attention. I got a damn good stream in store for you guys all here this afternoon. Welcome, folks. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. If you don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform available to the retail trader. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've all come to the right place. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications, smash that like button, I do these lives 6 days a week. Sunday through Friday, I go live right here for free with myself, other TTG Pro Trading mods, and special guest drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis that can help you all become better traders. Okay. The end of the world is on hold yet again as the stock market is exploding to the upside for now 2 consecutive days in a row. Now, why should you listen, though, to anything it is that I have to say? All right. It's a good question. You see, I'm sure you see a lot of stock market people on YouTube. Why should you listen to what I say over somebody else? And it's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I'm not just sitting here saying, hey, I figured out some special secret equation while sitting in my mother's basement for 3 years. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. It was my first job out of college. While there, I had to go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch even $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to become a trader. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and over 30 at this point, over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world reach our goals of profitability. We actually have members in 115 different countries in True Trading Group. I am so proud to say that we have members in 115 different countries, truly a global force and a global community when you guys are joining True Trading Group. But you see, we're the fastest growing and highest rated platform out there because very simple. We combine university level trading and investing courses, which are similar to the education I learned working at the fund. We pair that with premium stock market tools that give you more information to help you make better decisions. We give live workshops and provide individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. Adam, show the map, actually. Well, it's not a map, but the list, if you can, if you've got it up. You guys can see Adam will put up right now in just a moment. He'll show you guys here. Here you go. So here is the list of all of TTG members. So labeled from 1st to 115th. So obviously the most amount of members we have is in the United States. The second amount is in Canada. The third amount's in the UK, then Germany, then Australia, then Singapore, Sweden, Colombia, Norway, Netherlands, Brazil, Turkey, Denmark, and then all the way down to number 115. And that's the British Virgin Islands. Is that Sudan? Wow, Sudan, Nicaragua, Jordan, Iran, Algeria. I mean, you guys can see just Bulgaria. I mean, you guys can just see, is that Belarus? You guys can see a whole long list, 115 different countries inside of True Trading Group. So just absolutely incredible. But you see at True Trading Group, you know why I think we have so many members from all over the world? Not only is our platform obviously a damn good one and one that has helped proven thousands of members all over the world become successful, but it's because we also provide you with information and guidance and tutelage and mentorship on all styles of trading. We do day trading. We also do swing trading. We also do scalping, and we have also long-term investment as well. So there's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. All right, something for everybody inside a True Trading Group. Now, we take that university level curriculum, we pair it with today's top financial tools that are worth over $5,000 a year. These are tools that if you were to go to these companies directly, you're going to spend about $5,000 or $6,000 a year to have access to these tools. That's a lot of money. We spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. Saves you $5,000, $6,000 right there. You'll also get access to all of our members, the most educated, helpful, successful, and supportive community of traders you're ever going to find. And of course, access to the real-time trade alerts from the mods and I that have collectively as a group been able to maintain a win rate of around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So again, if you're new to our channel, subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. Now, guys, this market that we find ourselves in right now, this is a major breakout that you are experiencing out of a multi-day, multi-week consolidation. You can see here the markets have been trading sideways for 2 weeks. Then all of a sudden, you got the breakout yesterday, and today you get the follow through. Now, where is this sudden strength coming from in the market? Where is this coming from? Why is the market exploding right now after being in consolidation phase for 2 weeks? Well, this is, in my opinion, the jobs numbers still holding up. Okay, the labor market is still very strong. Jobless claims came in under expectations today. Unemployment's down at 3.4%. So the labor market and the jobs market is still extremely strong. Earnings were better than expected. And you just had news yesterday from Biden and McCarthy that there was progress being made with regards to debt ceiling talks. Then today, McCarthy, just after around 10 a.m., said that a deal may be able to get done within the next week. And that took markets higher again. And that's really where the strength is coming from. I think it's just one less risk catalyst off the table that the market doesn't have to worry about. The market is saying, okay, well, you know what? Yeah, we thought there was a really low chance of the U.S. not being able to get a deal done. We already thought there was a low chance, but now it looks like that there will be a deal, and the markets now are celebrating that, and they're moving to the upside. And there's not too many catalysts that are standing in the way of the market right now that can reverse the sentiment of the trend that you have right now that is also being fueled by massive rallies in tech stocks because of AI. And this is where the retail trader comes into play. Now, I'm getting messages from people about asking me about NVIDIA. If you have been following True Trading Group at all over the last 3 years, then you would know that I absolutely love NVIDIA. Okay? You would know that when people ask me, Mike, what are 2 stocks that you think that I should maybe buy for the long term? 2 of the names that I've always given people are AMD and NVIDIA. 2 companies that I love. They're my favorite semiconductor companies. NVIDIA has been the one that's been exploding this year because they are the dominant force and the market leader when it comes to things AI. And that's why that stock has been performing as well as it has. AMD still kind of slacking a little bit on the AI front, but it's all about NVIDIA. It's all about AI for them. They very quickly pivoted away from crypto and went full force into AI. And that has seen this stock absolutely rocket itself to new highs. You are a stone throw away from all-time highs on NVIDIA. But we own NVIDIA from the mid hundreds in True Trading Group. And you're talking about now NVIDIA trading at $317. Now, if you've been a member of True Trading Group, you would know that buys in True Trading Group were there in May, okay? And then we were also, some people were telling them buying in June, and we even had some members that stepped in and bought in September. These were the 3 different times that we were talking about buys in NVIDIA in the long-term portfolio. I bought a chunk of it back there when we were around 160. Now the stock is $317 a share. And just now we're starting to get people asking me, Mike, should I buy NVIDIA? Should you buy NVIDIA? You should have bought NVIDIA a year ago when the stock was down 65%. That's when you should have bought NVIDIA, not when you're sitting here now and you've got NVIDIA up here at $317 a share. Do I still think NVIDIA is a good long-term stock to hold? Am I selling my NVIDIA? No, not selling my NVIDIA. I'm going to own NVIDIA until I'm probably 60-something years old. I think NVIDIA is going to be a stock that goes to 1,000, then does a stock split back to 200, then goes up to 350, maybe 500, then splits again to 100, and then goes up to 200 over the next decade. This is going to be a stock that I believe I'm going to be able to generate massive amounts of wealth for myself and for my family over the next decade. You should have been buying this stock when the markets were crashing, when everybody thought the world was on fire, when everybody thought there was going to be a depression, never mind a recession. And that is when you should be buying in your long-term portfolio. The world is not ending. It never has ended. It's not going to end. We've been through way worse scenarios than we find ourselves in now. 2008, 2009, exponentially worse than anything that may or could have happened this year or next year. You had the dot-com bubble, exponentially worse. The recession from the early 80s, exponentially worse. But all 3 of those scenarios, which are the worst recessions that anyone that's alive today can say that they were a part of, and yet the market is exponentially higher than where it was during those 3 events. Stop falling victim to the fear that social media and media outlets push upon you during moments of stock market decline. They do not care whether or not you make the right decision. The only thing they care about is viewership, views, clicks. That's it. So they're going to scare the crap out of you because that's what's going to get your attention. But that's not going to help you make the right decision. Keeping a clear, level head, understanding where opportunity lies. That is when you are going to be able to actually make the right decisions rather than falling victim to the fear that media and social media put on you when markets decline, which makes you feel like the world's going to end. You panic, you sell, or you don't buy. And then now that NVIDIA is up 150%, now I'm getting the questions, should I buy NVIDIA? You should have been asking me that 8 months ago when we were buying NVIDIA. The reality of the matter is, folks, is that members of True Trading Group, our goal, our mission is to make sure, I want True Trading Group to be the reason that professionals on Wall Street, institutional money, I want to be the reason that they never refer to retail traders as dumb money ever again, because that is exactly what they call retail. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but professionals on Wall Street call institutional money, so themselves, they call them smart money, and retail, they call dumb money. Those are real phrases. Those are real terms. I'm not saying that to piss you off. That's the reality of it. And they call them dumb money because they always make the wrong decision, do the exact opposite of what they're supposed to do, like the messages I'm getting from people now, should I buy NVIDIA? Members of True Trading Group have been educated and trained to now think the proper way, to think like a professional. How many people in True Trading Group right now, by a quick show of hands, you guys can just type the number 1 if you bought NVIDIA or AMD some point last year while the market was crashing. If you own NVIDIA or AMD in your long-term portfolio and you are making money as this stock rockets to the upside, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. I'm using NVIDIA just specifically as an example because it's the stock that everybody is talking about. Yet, look at how many people in True Trading Group already own NVIDIA. Because these people were buying NVIDIA when the stock was at $140, $120, $160. They're not worrying about buying it now at $317. You're thinking about buying it now, but these people already own it and they're already up 100% on their money. Guys, the fact of the matter, the truth of the matter, is that members of True Trading Group are making money flat out all around. The majority of our members are making money. They're becoming better traders. And again, you don't have to take my word for it. Guys, now do me a favor. If you're just making money in general, type the $ in chat right now. If True Trading Group is helping you make money, it's a very simple, straightforward question. If you are making money because of True Trading Group, type the $ in chat right now. Now, anybody that's on this live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to make you feel lesser than. What I'm trying to explain to you is that the way of thinking and the way that you have gone about the stock market in this process up to this point has not worked. It's been the wrong way. The answer does not lie on Twitter. The answer does not lie on Reddit. The answer does not lie on YouTube. Yes, I'm talking to you right here on YouTube, but the answer lies with a real professional level of education, real professional tools, and a community that actually gives a damn whether or not you succeed or fail. You saw how many people typed the $ in chat. How could all those people be telling you that they're actually making money in this market? How? Are they smarter than you? No, I don't think so. Do they have more money than you? Some of them might, not all of them. Some of them probably have less. Do they have more time than you? Nope. I assure you that most of our members have full-time jobs and busy schedules, yet here they are telling you they're actually making money. People ask, like, why do I do what it is that I do? And they see that not just me, everybody in True Trading Group, all of the whole team at True Trading Group, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this company. We've all bought into this mission. We all work our asses off, 8-hour day or a 9-hour day. I don't know what that even means or sounds like. You're talking 12, 13, 14-hour days here. You see me on these live streams 6 days a week, whether I'm healthy, happy, sad, sick, whatever. You see me on these live streams. Why is that? You guys ever be familiar with the term called ikigai? I think it's pronounced ikigai. If you're not familiar with ikigai, what that term actually means, okay, is if you were to take, it's essentially your worth. Okay, it's essentially your worth. All right. Iki comes from the Japanese, iki means life. Gai describes value or worth. So when you put them together, your ikigai, it means your life worth, your life value, or otherwise your life purpose. It's what brings you joy. It's what inspires you to wake up in the morning every single day. That's your ikigai. Okay. And if you see, we have it up on the screen. Thank you, Adam, for posting it up on the screen. It is a combination of 4 things. Your ikigai is what you love, what you are great at, what the world needs, and you being paid for it. Where all 4 of those things intersect or overlap, that's your ikigai. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Someone says ikigai. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's ikigai. I could be pronouncing that incorrectly. If I am, somebody can correct me. But this is mine. This is mine. This is ours. It's not just me. There's 9 professional trading moderators at True Trading Group. There's a 30-person staff. My business partner and co-founder, Adam, is right there every single day, building this company from the ground up, making sure that retail traders have the access, the help, the tools, the resources, the platform, and the community that they need to be successful. We know what it takes to be successful. We've had nearly 60,000 retail traders come through True Trading Group since 2016. I've seen successes. I've seen failures. We understand the retail trader like most other companies would only dream of. We know what works. We know what doesn't work. That's why so many of our members are able to sit here and tell you that they make money. Guys, we've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of our members. 78% of our members renew their membership. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. We have members in 115 different countries. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. The moderators and I, every day, we tell you exactly, listen, this is what I think the market's going to do. I think the markets are going to go up. I think we're going to go down. Watch for this level to be support. Watch for this resistance. If this holds, we go here. And these are the list of stocks that we are focusing on. These are where we think the opportunity lies in the market. This is the price we're going to be buying. This is the price we're going to be selling. You'll know exactly what the moderators and I are going to do before the day even ever begins. And members are making money. Members are being successful. I want to bring on a very special member indeed. Actually, since we're talking about this and we're talking about members, I'd like to bring on a very special guest. A very special guest. This is someone that has been part of True Trading Group for a while, that is quite infamous inside of the STR chat room. STR stands for Sniper Trading Robot. That's our after-hours educational mentoring chat that people can go in and they can be educated. We can do workshops, provide mentorship, ask questions, talk about trade ideas, share stories, share struggles, celebrate successes. Members can really build relationships with one another. That's our STR chat room. You can go into STR at 2:00 in the morning. Doesn't matter. There's going to be hundreds of people in there that are eager, willing, that are learning, that are going through, and they're talking trade ideas and they're talking shop. So it's perfect for people that want after hours tutelage, or if you live in a crazy time zone and your schedule's all, you can go in there anytime you want. I guarantee that there are people inside of STR. So without any further ado, folks, I would like to introduce you to a very special TTG member. Everyone give a big Ayo to Green Thumb.
Ayo.
Yes, there she is. I gotta tell you, Green Thumb, you are famous in the
my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you, STR members.
Yes,
I'm just trying to help sometimes.
I love it. I love it. You've been such a massive value to True Trading Group and to the members. I can't tell you how many times that Adam and I have, we hear from either 2% or we hear from other members about, how interactive you are and how helpful you are and always answering questions and sharing your ideas. And today's a big day for you.
Yes.
Today's a big day for you. You very oftentimes help other people make money. And today you did that for yourself with a monster of a trade on Netflix. So why don't I'll pull up the chart of Netflix. Why don't you kind of talk me through your trade? What were the options? What price did you get in? Where did you get out? What's the percentage gain? And then walk me through the thought process and what was it about Netflix that caused you to get into this trade in the first place?
So pull up a daily chart.
Yep. I'll draw out the triangle. I know the triangle. I'll draw
Yeah,
it
so
all out
you've
for
seen
you.
my picture. I was seeing that
Yep.
triangle, right? So just as a point of background, right? So I came to TTG as a swing trader thanks to my friend, the last unicorn, who introduced me to TTG. So it took me like 6 months to join. I was very skeptical. I wasn't sure it was for me. I was very stubborn. So anyway, eventually I joined, and then I became a lifetime member within the first week. So that's my story.
So within the first week, that's it. This is my home. I'm not going anywhere.
Right, right. And so again, the reason I wanted you to start with the daily is because I got my trading ideas always from the daily chart. Again, from my swing background. And that triangle that you see on the left-hand side. So my chart's a little different than yours, but thank you for sharing my picture. And STR members are very familiar with this layout. I've done this many times. On the left-hand side is my daily chart. In the middle, it's the intraday. And on the right-hand side is the option contract chart. That triangle, you would also see the same triangle on the SPY yesterday before it breaks out. It's a symmetric triangle, which happens often on the daily chart. When you see this kind of pattern, it used to, it's expected to pop out one upside or downside, but with the momentum on that last leg going higher and higher, the volume, I don't know if you can see it very clear, but the volume is building up. My sense was that it was going to pop out on the upside. And I'm sure that was also supported by the Qs. The Qs is already pretty strong, and some of the tech names are pretty strong. So once it pops out, well, I traded that leg up in STR. We were talking about it since this sort of sideways formation happened. And I kept telling people, watch for the 330, 332. It's going to go there. So every time it pulls back to the support level around, let me look at my chart, around 316. And I would say something in STR and say, watch it, because it kept on wicking off that level. It's going to go higher. But it didn't pop out of the triangle. And when it does that last bit of push last week, I said, watch that. It's going to go break above the diagonal. Once it broke above the diagonal, 70% of the stocks like to retest. So I've been waiting for that pullback. I've been waiting patiently. It took 3 days, and that little doji formed. Basically, this is a continuation move. For those that look at the chart pattern that we talked about often in STR, this is a continuation move. It literally bounced right off that diagonal, retested, and went. And so yesterday, you would see the little wick right off the 329 area. And I got in right there. And you see that on my chart, you have the moving average. That is a 50 moving average, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've got, on my chart, and I'll show everybody, just as Green Thumb was talking, you guys can see the triangle that's drawn out there on my chart. There's the triangle pattern, which is a neutral pattern, which is why she was saying she was looking, hey, this can go upside, downside. But when you get the break out of it, here was the breakout of it that she was referring to. And then over the last couple of days, there's the retest back into that triangle. So like you just heard her say, a lot of times when you get these break out of these triangle patterns, it likes to come back and retest that trend line before continuing trend. And it's not just about testing that triangle. You have these other indicators here, like right there, Green Thumb, this pink line, that's the 100-day moving average, the pink line, which is the perfect bottoming tail to yesterday. But directly underneath that, just a couple dollars lower, is the 50-day moving average. So you've got major moving average support down there. You also have price structure. So I'm going to draw another line across my screen right now. And just to make it easier for people on their eyes, I'm going to get rid of the triangle pattern for just a second. I'm going to show you the price structure. Now you can see back there in April, this level around 330 used to be support. It gapped underneath it in the middle of April, and then you'll see that level started to act as resistance. Then you broke above it again there in the middle of May. And then in the middle of May, it begins to now hold support again. And that is exactly where the market pulled back into yesterday. So now you see that price structure there. So now we'll delete the price structure, and I'll draw back that triangular pattern. And now you start to see multiple indicators lining up and multiple chart patterns all lining up to give you the support that sits right there around 330 from yesterday, which is the day that Green Thumb entered the trade. So I want to show everybody that on the chart real quick. So now take it away. Talk to us again about yesterday, the entry, what options did you buy, and then pick things right back up with the trade. Go ahead.
That was perfect. That was so well illustrated. Yeah, that's exactly right above that tail, right around 338. The price. So I was doing some day trades, and then when I get to that point, I said, you know what, I'm going to swing this one. So I exited some of my day trades and kept some of my contracts for swing. I entered the May 19th. So yesterday was Wednesday. So Daredevil, I did this week's expiration day on Friday, 342.5 call, and I bought it as $1.75. I had no idea that today we'll have this huge gap up and ran away. In fact, on my, if you can bring back my chart, Adam. So for those in STR, we use the FIB, or I use the FIB to project my targets. And I noted those, without the FIB to make the chart really messy. I highlighted those. You can kind of see that right at the 100, it's right before, it's right the prior high, the previous resistance right there. I took one profit group that happened to be at 9:36 today for $11. And what I really was aiming for was the second target at the 360 area that happened to be around the 161 FIB, and that's the 1850 exit, and that was the killer trade because I got in at $1.75 and got out at 1850, and I think if my math is correct, it's like over 1,000% gain.
That is what is that? 1850 minus that is a 957% gain.
Something like
that is a 957% gain, Green Thumb. That is absolutely insane. That is so insane.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Well, you can kind of see on the left-hand side, I was still aiming for the 200, which also has another level. It did go there, but I said, that's okay. That's not my money. I didn't trade that part. I mean, I did actually enter another day trade, but it's nothing like this one. So a lot of times in STR, I try to encourage those that cannot do day trade with a full-time job. I always say, please do not give up hope, because there are swing setups that would give you multiple days of move, and you can still do this over time, and you don't have to try to chase those crazy day trades. This is a good example of that. We've been stocking this for days, and it gave us a setup. Once it's set up, then you can let it go. I did not expect to hit my target in one day. I did not. Yeah. Right. I was confident it was going to go there, just in probably a few more days. So this all worked out.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's such a well planned out trade. And, one of the things that we always talk about inside True Trading Group is the importance of having very specific game plans before you guys enter trades. When traders don't have a specific game plan, they don't know where to get out, where to get in, when to get out if they're wrong, when to get out if they're right. And the only thing they have to make decisions is emotions and their P&L, which often leads them to making the wrong decisions. This is such a well thought out game plan of, this is the setup. You were very patient with your entry. You didn't chase the move on the initial break. You waited for the pullback to retest the pattern. You got the confirmation reversal yesterday. You took the entry. You got the follow through, and you were rewarded with an unbelievable trade here today. And that's what really stood out to me when Adam had sent me all of these images, and I'm going through it and I'm looking at it. This is a very, very, very well thought out and well game planned trade set up. And Green Thumb, I got to ask you, I mean, where did you learn this?
Oh, my journey is long. I think I've learned from all kinds of places. But, like I said, I came to TTG with the swing trading background, started learning to trade in 2010, right after the great, what you call a great recession. But what I have found that it's coming to TTG has opened up my mind to so many other opportunities and techniques that I didn't know exist. And I always feel like it added steroid to my trading. Even though I know some things, but it layers so many other techniques, and I'm able to look at the intraday and actually add insight to what the stock is doing intraday.
Yes,
So yeah, I would say that my journey is not due to one master, but it's a combination of many, and you certainly have added to that many. So all the
awesome.
TTG mods have added to my knowledge.
I
Yes,
love it.
and
I
I
love
learned from
it.
the members as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's a thing too with True Trading Group. It really is a community for everyone of all skill levels. You can have someone that's never traded a stock or an option a day in their life join True Trading Group and find their way and reach their goals, or you can have someone that's been doing this for 20 years, that is just looking to take their trading to the next level and just kind of supercharge their trading, and those people can find success and can have reach their goals or take their trading to the next level. And I'm happy to see it. I know you're such a huge part and a huge contributor to the STR community. And I think, and I wonder, just being a more experienced trader, what would you say to maybe a viewer right now on this YouTube channel that maybe is skeptical? Because like you said, you were skeptical at first. It took you like 6 months before you actually joined True Trading Group. And then once you did, within 1 week, you were a lifetime member. So my question to you is, what would you say to maybe a viewer that's skeptical about joining True Trading Group? And then follow up with that, what was it about True Trading Group that made you decide you want to become lifetime within such a short period of time?
Well, you had a lot to do with it, Mike, because I was watching Lily, the last unicorn, introduced me to your live stream. Good 6 months, and I kind of on and off watch a little bit, but one day you were teaching risk management.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you taught how you calculate your position sizing, it's exactly what I was taught 10 years ago. So I said,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
this guy is legit. He knows what he's talking about. And I was watching how you analyze your charts. I said, oh, yeah, he does technical analysis pretty well, too. So, I did not think I was going to be scammed. I think, yeah, he knows what he's doing. And I like the way you do your technicals. And I like the way you talk about position sizing. So I decided to go ahead and become a trial member. And you guys are so on top of the game. As soon as I signed up for trial, somebody was in touch with me wanting to sign me up. And I said, what do I have to lose? I mean, it seems like I looked at your curriculum. I always tell the story, even though I learned from multiple sources over the course of 10 years with a full-time job and raising 3 kids, right? So I
Wow.
always felt like I didn't exactly have an organized curriculum. I had no idea whether I was third grade or middle school or high school graduate. And I always tell my friend Uni, I said, I know I have cheese holes in my education, but I have no idea how big the cheese hole is and where they are. And the fact that you have an organized curriculum, I said, okay, this is good. I am going to take it from A to Z. And then now I know where I am in my educational journey, right?
Gosh,
And
awesome.
yeah, so I thought that the class was great. The course was great. It was just fantastic to actually have an organized training, organized courses, so you can actually go from the very beginning to more advanced levels. So when I look at the curriculum and look at the community and looked at what you do in the chat room every day, mind you, when I started, I wasn't sure if I was going to be a day trader, and you also introduced me to the micro cap or a small cap stuff that I had never heard of. So I got the bug. I literally traded those. That's for me, right?
They're
You
addicting
know,
a little. They're a little addicting. I know.
yeah, it's like going up to a buffet and decide to try an exotic fruit or something, and then decide whether that's for you. But I said, okay, there's enough here for me to sample. I said, you know what, 1 year may not be enough, and there's an opportunity for me to become a lifetime. I said, well, why not? So yeah, that's why I jumped at it, and the price is absolutely it's amazingly cheap compared to what I've experienced in the past. People will charge you almost $6,000 for 1 year, and does not have what you have in such an organized manner. So look at the price. Having been around the block, I say, yep, I think this is doable. And Adam was kind enough to give me a discount, and it made it all worked out. And I'm glad. I've been here a year and a half now and learned a lot. And I was going to say that this could be for very beginning, a beginner traders, nothing coming into this community, you're going to learn, or even for someone with experience like myself, you will continue to learn. I think this is a journey of learning. You never stop. You always learn something from everybody. It's up to you to incorporate into what you already do and make it successful for yourself.
Awesome. I love it so much. I agree with everything that you were saying. I couldn't say it any better myself. I'm
very grateful for the education.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and listen, I'm grateful, and I'm sure a lot of the members are grateful as well, Green Thumb, for you spending as much time as you do in STR and helping guide other members. Being an experienced trader, someone that's been trading for over 10 years, you have a lot of people that are brand new, people that got involved, during COVID, and they don't know as much. And they lean on some of our more experienced members like yourself. And, obviously we have the moderators, but there's a lot of the learning, and there's a lot of the mentorship, and there's a lot of the relationship building that goes on between members. And I think it's very, very important for members to build relationships with other members, because it shows you what's possible, and you will meet people that once had the exact same struggles that you are dealing with now, and they've overcome them. And to have that relationship, to be able to have someone that can guide you through that and say, okay, listen, I used to have that problem. This is what I did that worked for me. Or, oh, that trading style is not working for you. Well, this is what I do. This is my trading style. Maybe that's better for you. That is so important, to have that community that supports one another. And I think that I want to thank you, Green Thumb, for being a leader amongst the community, and for helping other members as much as you do. I know that I speak for thousands of other members of True Trading Group, that they greatly appreciate it, to have someone like yourself in there with them to lean on. And to hit a 957% gain, it could not have happened to a better person.
Oh, thank you so much.
No,
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I
love the STR community. We do a lot of sharing, and like I said, I share and I learn. And by sharing, I actually taught myself, or made it clear to myself too, where my weaknesses are. It's a great experience. It really has been.
Awesome. Excellent.
Thank you very much. You
are very, 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 very welcome. Let me see who, well, Green Thumb, thank you very much. First, I want to thank you for coming on here and sharing your trade analysis and your breakdown, a truly professional analysis, setup, and execution, A+++++, all around the board on this trade, and deservingly so, a monster of a win. So congratulations on this. Congratulations on your successes. And, I look forward to seeing you develop and reach even more goals and achievements that you've set forth for yourself, and happy to say that you are a lifetime member of True Trading Group. So thank you very much for coming on here.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
I'll see you in chat tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a great night. Thank you very much.
You too.
Bye-bye. Oh man, what a phenomenal person. What a phenomenal person she is. That was a lot of fun. Just amazing trade from an amazing trader and an amazing member. How many people are, excuse me guys, how many people are on the live stream right now that are actually not members of True Trading Group? Do me a favor, type TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I want to see how many people that we have on here with us today that do not know who Green Thumb is, right? Because if you're not a member, you won't. So if you're not a member, just type the letters TTG for me real quick, folks. TTG, just type it in chat. I want to see who we have on here that's not a member of True Trading Group. Let me see here. Yes, go ahead, guys. Just type TTG if you're not a member. We got Philip, 48 double, JJ, MT Buckets, We got Fahad. We have Randy. Let's go ahead and type TTG, folks. Let me see who here is not a member. We got Russ. Good. So a handful of people here that are not part of the TTG community. Let me see here. I'd like to know, here's a different question, and this is for everybody. This is for everybody that's on this live stream. Type number one, I want to know, and take this question seriously. I want to know, type the number one, if you can say that True Trading Group has changed your life. Type the number one if you can truly say that True Trading Group has changed your life. If we have changed your life, I want you to type the number one in chat right now. Wow. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Look at all of these number ones. And my grandchildren's lives, Memphis Street Dog says. I love that. You know I love that. Without a doubt. Oh, I love it so much, guys. TG rocks and then some. TG's my family. Yes. It really is, man. I mean, we really are such a family, you know. If get free consultation on all my trades, will join right now, says Blackluster. You don't want that. I mean, of course, you get consultation on your trades because the mods and I are with you all day, every day. But you don't want that. Like, you want us to help you go through it so that you can know what you're looking at yourself. Like, that's what you really want. Okay. You don't want somebody else just to tell you necessarily what to do. Now, you can follow all the moderators if you want. All the moderators, we alert all our trades to you in real time as soon as our orders fill. We tell you what we're doing before we actually do it. You know what stocks we're focusing on. You know what prices we're going to buy. You know what prices we're going to short. You know all those things ahead of time. But you will truly reach your potential when you are able to execute on trades on your own. When you are able to say with confidence, this is the setup that I see. This is what I think the stock is going to do. Therefore, I'm going to buy it, right? That is where you want to get to. And that's our goal. Our goal is to teach you how to fish. Our goal is to get you to a point where you can identify your own trade setup and have confidence in the analysis that you see. The problem that a lot of people have is they think they see something, but they don't have the confidence to act on it. They hesitate, they wait for confirmation. The confirmation turns into the move that they were actually expecting the stock to make. So my goal is to teach you to a point where you are so confident in what you're seeing that you pull the trigger without even thinking about it. You don't question yourself. You don't hesitate. You don't second guess. You know what you're looking at. And you've now become a confident trader to pull the trigger, and you can act on all of your ideas rather than constantly saying, oh, I knew that was going to happen, but you never made money on it, right? What good is it if you didn't make money on it? That's our goal, right? That's our goal with True Trading Group. And that's what we've been able to accomplish with, thousands of members in 115 different countries around the world. The FOMO that I see, especially today, the FOMO that I saw today in the market and from people on social media. You guys can follow me on Twitter, be my guest. It's at Mike_Edward_TTG. I'm always posting trade ideas and market commentary on my Twitter. Again, it's at Mike_TTG. Give me a follow on Twitter. But I got a lot of people asking me on Twitter today. I got people, we have people that were hitting us up on Facebook when people are asking me if I should buy NVIDIA, that worries the crap out of me. It really does. It worries the crap out of me. The FOMO that I am seeing, because now you have these AI stocks and all the hype behind AI, and they're all going crazy, and everyone's saying, should I buy them? That FOMO has me worried. I don't want to see people get hurt. And these are the exact moments when people get hurt. These are them. These are the moments when people get hurt, when they, the market can do this. And then they decide, now I want to start to buy. You should have been buying here when the whole world, everybody thought the world was ending. Now everybody has FOMO and everybody thinks they missed out on the buying opportunities when we were buying here, right? Into your trading group. This is where we were buying. When the market's crashing, that's when you want to buy. When the markets are down, when the markets are red, when stocks are red, that's when you want to be buying. When everybody is telling you the world is ending, that's when you want to be buying. Now, I'm not looking to add anything new in my long-term portfolio. I've got my positions. I bought my positions all the way down when the SPY was in the 360s. Yes, when the SPY was in the 360s, that's when we were adding to our positions. So I don't want to see people get hurt. So I see the FOMO today. It makes me a little nervous that the retail trader is coming piling into the market at these levels when you have massive resistance sitting above us. You have massive resistance at 430. You got a big resistance level here around 421, 422. I mean, these are two very big resistance levels that we have directly above us, and retail is buying right into it. Retail is buying right into it, and I plan on selling into it once we get up into this region. I plan on selling into it. I plan on buying some put options as we get up into that range against this resistance level, not buying into the position. So I get nervous for retail investors when I see this type of stuff. So Adam and I have decided, especially after what we saw in the market today, that we were going to allow 10 people to enter the TTG membership under open enrollment, because I don't want to see people get hurt. And if you're on this live stream right now, the chances are, and you're not a member, the chances are you're probably wondering if you missed the bottom, if you missed the investment opportunity of your life, if you missed it, and if you should be buying into the market now. Should you buy the AI stocks now? Should you invest back into the market now? Chances are you're probably wondering those same questions. Now, we closed open enrollment, okay? Tomorrow, we will close the open enrollment again. But I think it's important that we try to help some people. I'll allow 10 people to join. Once open enrollment closes, the only way you can join True Trading Group is by going through a trial membership first. Then if you want to become a member after your trial, you will apply for a membership. And depending on your interaction as a trial member, we may or may not accept you into the group. We maintain a very high quality chat room during the day. We maintain very high integrity during the day. We are very focused on making money. It's what we are very damn good at. And I don't want people coming into True Trading Group and diluting the community that we've created. You saw with members like Green Thumb, and you saw the camaraderie with comments from people that were in chat commenting about Green Thumb. There's a real family-oriented relationship inside True Trading Group. And I don't want somebody coming in talking about how much they hate Citadel and Phantom Go short shares and that Mullen is going to short squeeze to the moon. If that's all you want to talk about, there's Discord rooms out there that would love to waste your time. I don't want you in True Trading Group if that's your focal point. If your focal point is making money on a regular basis, learning a true skill that can supplement or replace your income, or just learning to make better decisions in your long-term portfolio for you and your family, then you are the exact type of person that we want inside the community. So once open enrollment closes, that's the only way you'll be able to join True Trading Group. And the membership at that price, or the membership that way, is around $1,700 to $1,800. I'm opening enrollment today for 10 people. We'll close it after tomorrow. We'll close it for tomorrow, or after 10 people join, whatever happens first. Open enrollment, you guys can join for just $900. It's a 59% discount. Just the other night, the price was $1,768. If you were on the live stream 2 days ago, the price was $1,768. You can do it now under open enrollment for just $900. That's a 59% discount off the normal price, which is $2,200. And you guys can get access to the entire curriculum and the entire tools. There's no upsell for courses. There's no upsell for tools. Okay, Joe, why don't you actually post the syllabus up in chat so people can actually see the list of the courses they're going to get access to? All right, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. The coupon code is TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com. The code is TTG121. The price shows $900. That's 59% off. You get all of our courses. All of our courses include beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included. There are no upsells for VIP courses that cost more money after you join. Okay. We also give you guys access to Benzinga Pro's newsfeed, Quote Media's full book level 2, congressional trading data, TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner. You guys, there is no coupon code. Okay, I'm sorry. The coupon code is TTG121. Okay, but the coupon code should automatically work for you. Okay. Okay, the coupon code should automatically work for you. If it doesn't, then enter TTG121 manually and click apply code. Okay, so when you go to ttgoffer.com, it should already say 900. The coupon code should be automatically applied. If it doesn't, just manually enter TTG121, click apply code, and it'll drop to 900. All right. So like I said, you're going to also get the Trade Ideas scanner. It's on our platform every day for you guys to use. You get the simulator that lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, futures with fake money, but real-time data. A trading journal that tracks your trades, breaks it down to the statistics. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. Dark pool data, unusual options activity, short data, options flow, analyst ratings. All of this is included when you join our platform for just the $900. You heard Green Thumb talk before. She's joined other platforms that were $5,000, $6,000 for the year and don't offer a fraction of the things that we offer. Just the tools alone that I just mentioned to you are worth about $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to go to the companies that offer them and pay for it directly. You get access to all of it when you join True Trading Group. We spend years building relationships with these companies to put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. It is all included for the $900. Now, we do have other things you can pay for in True Trading Group. Like if you want 2-day intensive detailed boot camps, if you want to attend our 12-hour virtual training Trader Paloozas, if you want to attend an in-person meetup. These are things you could pay extra for in True Trading Group, but all of our courses, all of our tools, they are all included for the $900. Just go to ttgoffer.com, use that coupon code. Now, I stand behind the platform that we have created. I see the success that members have. Anyone that joins True Trading Group, there's 10 spots available today for open enrollment. I will offer you guys a double your money back guarantee. It's quite simple how it works. Join True Trading Group. You'll spend $900. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. Do it at your own pace, on your own time, on your own schedule. You don't have to do this all within 14 or 30 days. You have the entire year of your membership to do those 3 things. If by the end of your membership, you are unable to make back the $900 membership fee at least one time, I will give you back double your money. So you'll pay $900. I'll give you back $1,800. That's the deal when you join True Trading Group. It's right there in black and white on the checkout page. I can do that because we've only had to give a refund to roughly 2.43% of members. 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members like Green Thumb. And we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. If you guys used to be a member or you are currently a trial member, or if you used to be a trial member, you have to text us so we can whitelist your email to give you this deal. Text us at 786-505-4049. The phone number is at the bottom of your screen. Text that number if you used to be a member, you're currently a trial member, or you used to be a trial member, and you guys want the $900 deal with the double your money back guarantee. Text the number at the bottom of your screen right now. 10 spots are available for the open enrollment, and then we'll be back to, you'll have to join the trial. After the trial, if you want to become a member, you apply. Based on your interactions, we may or may not accept you, and the price will be between $1,700 and $1,800 for your membership. You can join open enrollment now, next 10 people for $900. After 10 people join, if you go to ttgoffer.com and it automatically just redirects you to our trial page to sign up for the trial membership, then that means open enrollment's closed and 10 people have already joined. Again, that's ttgoffer.com, folks. The coupon code is TTG121. All right. You can also text that number if you guys have any questions. So if you have questions about, I'm waiting for the free laptop deal. Mike, I'm sorry, man. We don't have any. We don't have any free laptops. So we had some really badass laptops the other night when the membership was $17.68. But we don't have any more laptops. How many of you are waiting for a free laptop? Type the number 2 if you are waiting to join. If you're waiting for a free laptop to join. So type the number 2 if you would join right now with a laptop. Type the number 2 if we were offering you a free laptop, you would join True Training Group right now. Mike goes, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
No, what he said was, it'd be a lot cooler if you did, man. You don't know what it's from. Never mind. Well, I'm glad nobody typed 2 because we don't have any laptops. So, I was wondering where we were going with that, but we're good. In other news, we got to welcome Barbara. Barbara said, I don't care if there's a laptop or not. I am signing up.
Barbara, welcome to the family. 9 spots left now for the open enrollment.
Barbara said, I'm going to go buy my own laptop.
I don't live under a rock, Christina. I know where that is from.
Where's it from?
Dazed and Confused.
You Googled it.
How did I Google it? I mean, I've seen Dazed and Confused, man. I mean, come on. There's a lot of other movies, though, that you make me feel like I'm stupid for not seeing, but they're stupid movies.
Whatever.
So, Barbara, welcome to the family, everybody. There's Barbara. There she is. Barbara says thank you. Barbara, it is our pleasure to welcome you to the TTG family. Members, Barbara is your new fam. The 9 spots left. Go to ttgoffer.com. Again, 59% discount. Price is only $900. You got the double your money back guarantee. I don't think that you need the double your money back guarantee, considering we've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of our users. But it's there for peace of mind. It's there to hold us accountable. Okay. And that way you guys could join with confidence. Invest in yourself, guys. You're worth it. You know, so many of you would put $900 into some garbage 20-cent stock that some idiot on Twitter told you was going to go to the moon. But you won't put $900 behind your own education so that you can give yourself a real chance of being successful. That means you would invest $900 in a stranger, but not yourself. And that's a shame. I'm telling you guys right now that you're worth it, and you can do this with the right education, the right tools, the right community. Join ttgoffer.com right now. The code is TTG121. get your butts in chat. 786-505-4049 is the number to text. If you used to be a member and you want to come back, or if you're currently a trial or you used to be a trial and you guys want to join for the 900 price point.
I think in fairness as well, I think a lot of people, a lot of people got screwed over by other companies and other groups and other people that they've seen.
A lot.
So, it's normal for somebody to be a little gun shy. Even if they see all this stuff. I think that is 100%, normal and to be expected. We had somebody in chat today that said, "Hey, I just want to let you know it's my first week in chat, and I watched you on YouTube for 2 years."
Wow.
And it's like, I mean, it's insane.
Wow. Yeah. And even Green Thumb, you said took her 6 months.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you don't know, people don't know who's full of crap and who's not. And, it's a reoccurring theme from all members. Hey, I signed up and my biggest regret was not signing up sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, do me a favor. I'll prove that to people, actually. Members, type the number 1 if you were skeptical at first, and now your only regret is you didn't join sooner. Type the number 1 if you were skeptical at first, and now your only regret is you didn't join sooner. You're not alone if you guys are skeptical. I don't ever fault or blame anyone for being skeptical. I really don't. Yeah, just look at how many people are typing the number 1. You guys, so many people say, I was skeptical, but I wish I joined back in, 2020, 2021, 2022. You could have made a ton of money, by buying the stocks I was screaming from the top of my lungs in 2020 when the market was crashing from COVID that I was buying everything I can get my hands on. This is the greatest buying opportunity of my life. Buy everything to get your hands on. I was screaming. Go back and watch the lives from March or April of 2020. It was almost on a daily basis. It was like, buy. And then at the end of 2021, I was telling everybody, sell. Like, go back and watch the live stream, September, October of 2021. Told everybody I'm selling in my long-term portfolio. Then June 17th of 2022, guys, I'm buying in my long-term portfolio. Go back and watch these things. Think about how much money you could have made and or saved yourself, by pleading with people to sell AMC when it was $60, $70 a share. But people told me, no, the short squeeze hasn't happened yet. Okay. Short squeeze hasn't happened yet. These are the things that you look back and you look at how much money that you could have saved yourself or how much money that you could have made. And it makes the $900 investment that you are skeptical, you're hesitating on right now, seem ridiculous. So, and I'm concerned that this is going to happen all over again. I saw a lot of FOMO today from people, a lot. So take advantage of it, folks. ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. Anybody have any specific questions for me that they would like me to discuss? I think it's a huge breakout in the markets right now, man. I mean, I expect the markets to push further. We just broke above 418. 418 is a big level. And I want to show you guys this 418 level on the SPY. We'll talk about this real quick. You had a double top there at 418 earlier today, right? And then you broke through it at the close. Going into the close, you broke through 418, you extended higher. But 418 is a big level. It's a big level. I'll show you why. I go to the daily chart. I'm going to leave this line here. I'm not going to touch this line, but we're going to go to the daily chart now. And I'm going to show you why 418 is such a big level. Let me delete the other lines so you don't get confused. That line that you see, that's 418. All right. Now you see resistance right there, pivot top 418. And then you'll also see resistance back here, pivot top 418. So that was a very strong double top resistance level that the market was dealing with. Now you popped your head above that level. You can see clean break through that level today with a clean close above that level. Look for 418 to be support on pullbacks. If you get a pullback to 418 tomorrow, I would expect 418 to hold support and look for the SPY to push up to around 421 to 422. I think you get another green day in the markets where, or at least you push up into that level here. Okay. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to look for a candle that looks something like this tomorrow, and we get a little bit higher. So watch 418 support. Look for the move to like 421 or so. How do I know that I am one of the 9 remaining spots? Good question. When you go to ttgoffer.com, if you are looking at the checkout page, okay, and you can enter the code TTG121. The price says $900. That's how you know you're one of the 9 spots. Once the 9 spots are completely full, when you go to ttgoffer.com, you will be redirected to our trial page. So if you're redirected and you're prompted to sign up for the trial is free. So if you're redirected to the trial page, that means open enrollment is closed. You have to go through our trial. If after your trial you want to become a member, you apply. And then based on your interaction, we may or may not accept you into the group. And the price will be between $1,700 and $1,800 at that time. All right. Now, if you go to ttgoffer.com right now and you're looking at the checkout page, the price says $900, then that means you're good to go. And you guys can just check out and then pay the $900 and you'll have full access to the community as a full-time annual member of True Trading Group. All right. So there we have it, folks. So that's what I'm thinking about there, about the overall markets. So I still think there's going to be a little bit more upside here, being driven and led by tech, and being driven and led by the AI hype. And that's what's giving the market this huge breakout move. All right. It's providing us with tremendous trading opportunities as traders as well. All right. So that does it, folks, for the educational stuff and analysis on the live stream. James says, so we got a text message from James that says, it won't let me sign up because my email was used before I was a trial last month. Yes, guys, listen again. If you are a trial member, or you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, you have to send us a text message. Okay? You have to send a text message to the number that's at the bottom of your screen. We have to whitelist your email address, 786-505-4049. All right? Just text that number and we can whitelist your email and get you guys hooked up for the $900 membership price. All right? All right, guys. So that does it for the educational stuff and analysis. If you're not interested in a membership at all, you can sign up for live stream now. Before you go, subscribe and turn on your notifications. If you are interested, I'll show you guys what the actual platform looks like, so you guys can see actually what you're going to be getting access to as a member. Because like I said, it's included, right? It's an all-inclusive membership. You get all of our courses and all of our tools. Obviously, you get the chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We're with you from pre-market through the whole entire session after the close. We are not gone after an hour and you're left to fend for yourself. All right. You can also use the mobile app. Lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications when moderators enter and exit trades. You can follow along with what we're doing, even if you're not in front of your computer. You get 2 study group sessions a year to get to speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. Congressional trading data to track the trades being made by members of Congress. Trading Views premium charting software. The Trade Ideas scanner. Make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. A simulator from ET&A lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money but real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning In the courses, you get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. It is all included when you guys join True Trading Group. You don't have to pay extra for any of these things. A trading journal tracks your trades and breaks it down to the statistics so you know what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. You can get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in so you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. You get a watch list every day from the moderators. We tell you what stocks we're focusing on with detailed game plans, where we're going to buy, where we're going to sell. So you know exactly where we're focusing our attention. You also get the courses. There are no upsells for courses. You get the entire curriculum when you join. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It is all included when you guys join the TTG family. Okay, this is all included for the $900. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. You will also get access to our video library that has 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering a variety of different topics. And then you can attend these workshops live once you guys become full-time members. Guys, also Chris Toner's open workshop is in the main chat room at 6:15. So Chris Toner, one of our moderators that's been trading options for over 20 years, is hosting a study group right now in the main chat room. It is open. You may all go into the main chat room now. And Chris Toner's workshop will begin at 6:15. It is an open study group session for members of True Trading Group. Head in there now inside of the main chat for Chris Toner's workshop. Folks, I can't guarantee you'll be successful just by joining True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee is if you go through the courses, you pass the quizzes, you attend a study group, if you can't make $900 back at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back $1,800. That's the deal. We've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of users, and 78% renew their membership. The numbers don't lie. If our refund rate was 20%, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. It's just that simple. So go to ttgoffer.com now. Take advantage of open enrollment, TTG121 coupon code, and get your butts in chat. Thanks for tuning in and joining me tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thanks again to Green Thumb for sharing her wisdom with us on this live stream. TTG fam, enjoy Chris Toner's workshop. It starts in a few minutes. You can go into the main chat room now. I will see you all in chat tomorrow. Have a great night.